Hello, I'm Sarah Perrry, feature writer for the Face of Chelmsford Magazine, and this is part 2 of a video of brow perfection, which is really just about shaping the brows and getting the ideal look. Your eyebrows are so important to frame the face and to really help add definition to the face and to the eye area as well. And this video is all about how to add emphasis to that and how to really frame your face by just giving a little bit more depth and definition. So we're now going to talk about product for the brow area. The most commonly used product is an eyebrow pencil, and this is very simple to use if you know how to do it right. If you're doing it in the wrong way, you're going to have a very drawn on sort of stark look, and it's not very soft, it's not very feminine, it's quite a harsh line, and so I'm going to show you how to make that a little bit softer. You can also get this sort of product in 2 other forms, and one is in a powder and one is in a wax or a gel, and they can be applied with a brush, or the gel ones come in like a mascara wand, and you would just brush that through the brow. So with the pencil, I'm going to start by just demonstrating on the back of my hand how you would sort of fill in their brows. So if I just sort of come a bit closer, what you want to do is really feathery strokes like this, and then you would smudge that either with your finger or with a brush. What you don't want to do is this, and this is a very harsh line. It's not going to help emphasize the eyebrows at all. It's going to just draw all attention to them, which is not the idea. So I'm going to start by showing you how to fill the brows in. So I'm just going to grab my mirror. So what you want to do is start from the centre of the brow and work outwards, and instead of drawing a line, you want to sort of sketch like you're drawing a picture. And so I like to hold at the end of my pencil because I find that you have less control, you're using a much more lighter texture. If you're very close to the nib, you're going to make a very harsh line. So go sort of more toward the end and literally just feather stroke. So very lightly, just go through the brow. Just like that. And then you can, like I say, use your finger, or you can use an eyebrow brush. I do love brushes. They do help to give you a little bit more shape as well. And so you can probably see a very slight difference between this and my other eyebrow, because really you're looking for something very subtle with a brow pencil. And so this one we've coloured, and this one I've left as it is. So now I'm going to fill in the other eyebrows so that they match. Same process again, just very light strokes, like that, and smudge. Now I've gone slightly darker than some people might want to go with their eyebrows, but I do have dark hair, and so it does match. If you have lighter hair, always opt for a pencil that would be called something like blonde, and the blonde ones still do have quite a bit of colour to them. If you're wanting something very natural and even lighter, I would probably go for just using really either an eyebrow powder, or if you can't get one of those, just a normal eyeshadow in a sort of just slightly darker than skin tone, perhaps a light brown, and working through like that. And for that you would literally just get the product on a normal eyeshadow brush, and then just really gently this time, because you will deposit quite a lot of pigment with the powder product, and just go through in the same way that you would with a pencil. Now another great way to add definition to your brows is to make a bit of contrast between the lighter area of skin under your brow and the depth of the darkness of the brow itself. So I recommend to use a white if you're as fair as me, or just a product, an eyeshadow colour, just 1 or 2 shades lighter than the skin tone, particularly if you've got more of an olive skin or a darker skin. A white may look too harsh, and so what I'm going to do here is just apply some white, and I've got a loose product here, and I'm just applying that onto my brush, and then I just go underneath. Now this is really on the brow bone, and you're just applying this under the eyebrow. And this really makes your eyebrows look lifted as well. So if you have noticed over the years that your eyebrows aren't quite sitting as high as they once were, then this is really quick and easy to just add a little bit of lift just by adding the white there. And I'm going to do this on both sides so that you can see. And now that's all done, so my white colour is now done underneath the brows, just to really make the eyebrows look lifted and just add a little bit more emphasis to the area. And this is something that I would recommend doing for a night out, or if you're doing maybe a family portrait or a photo shoot, that sort of thing. It's really just going to make that whole area pop, and it really does make a difference to the face shape, having your eyebrows really defined. Now, something that people don't often think about doing is brushing your eyebrows. Now, in an eyebrow brush kit, you'll often get an eyebrow brush, and people tend not to really worry about them too much, but they can be quite important and quite useful when working on your brows. So with this, what you want to do is just use the more the bristly area really, and just brush through, especially if you put product on there like a brow pencil to distribute the product, really softens the look as well. But even if you haven't put any product on at all, what I would do just every day, just when you finish your makeup, is brush your eyebrows up and then smooth the top so that they're lying back down. If you're using a brow mascara, you do have a wand in it, just like a mascara wand, and so going through with that will have the same effect. And you can get brow mascaras in coloured versions and also in clear, which can act as a fixative. So if you have applied a powder particularly or a pencil, then those fixative products can be good, just to make sure that your makeup stays where you want it to, and then obviously the brows stay a little bit more shaped as well. If you'd like any more information or an overview on this video, then please email Sarah with an H, Sarah at faceinternationalgroup.com. And if you'd like to make any video requests for further beauty tips, please use the same email address at sarah@faceinternationalgroup.com.